Hey there everyone, long time no see. It is I, Azure here, and welcome to my showcase of Android 17 from Dragon Ball Super and Rivals of Aether here. If you guys like what you see from this and would love to see even more content and more in the future for me, then be sure to hit that like button down below and to also subscribe and to enable all notifications so that way you too can stay up to date and in the loop with everything that I've got coming out for you all. Also be sure to check out the description box below to be redirected to the Steam Workshop page so that way you too can also get your hands on Android 17 here to see what a real artificial human can truly do in battle, especially pitted against fighters from fellow universes here as well. Since Android 17 is no slouch when it comes to combat, especially close range combat, he is one fighter that you don't want to get on his bad side with, because if you do, well, that's a whole nother story. Speaking of story though, why don't we go ahead here a while and get right on into things and see what 17 can truly do. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and cover his basic ground movement here, along with his air movement. So he has a pretty good standard jump here and double jump. And his wall jump as well is also really good too. So with that all in mind, let's go ahead now and go over his normal attacks a while. So just a one-hit jab here, and for his down neutral attack, it's a standard leg sweep, followed by a striking rising kick. And then we can go ahead now and get into the meat and potatoes of this all by covering those special moves a while. But first, now after that, now then moving right along, let's go ahead and check out his heavy attacks a while. So that one's very cool there. That is the Super Electric Strike from Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now then for his side strong specials, it's just that again. And then for his down special move there, it's a jumping kick. I really like that. That'll definitely come in handy there to provide some real bounce when we close in our opponents here and really try and get that extra edge over them, if you know what I mean. Now then though, for his up strong attack, that move is good there too because you can also combo that into other additional attacks as well. So if we go like that and then try and get some airtime there, that's always good to see. Now then though, let's get into his special moves a while, shall we? So for his neutral special move, we have Power Blitz, which we can fully charge up and use to unleash a devastating blast there of energy. We can also just press it, like I said, and also we can do it in the air as well, like so. And also charge that up to do a lot more damage. And that also has a nice little knockback effect, which allows us to gain some, I guess, a little bit of space here on the battlefield and whatnot. Now then for his side special move, it's a pretty handy dash move that we can use to get some space here in terms of the stage away from our opponents and whatnot. And then for Android 17's down special, that is his infamous barrier technique, which can also be used to block projectile attacks and also does a little bit of damage to any surrounding opponents as well. Alrighty now, with that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and try his up special a while. And that's also his recovery move, which does have a little bit of a cooldown to it. But with that in mind, it's really not all that bad, seeing as how we can get a lot of airtime with it and height to really help us out on some of these more vertical stages here that are found throughout the game, and also the wide array of custom stages as well. So with all that in mind, why don't we go ahead though and get our first real battle with Android 17 set up and see what this guy can really do. Why don't we go ahead and get our first match with Android 17 all set up and underway. And on what better stage than at the Tournament of Power from Dragon Ball Super. So then, let's see if Android 17's got what it takes to remain on this roster. This is gonna be fun, guys. A true Dragon Ball themed Rumble. And everyone's just bringing their A game here, which is nice to see. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy, I can already tell. So many power levels, so little time. That's not gonna work on us. Yeah, we're gonna be the true victor here in this battle. Guess Jiren's not the strongest in the universe after all. Alright. Now let's see what he can really do. Yeah, this is where things get interesting, guys. As we're gonna lay the smackdown on our opponents. No matter what universe they may be from. Yeah, we're gonna show them all what a real artificial human looks like. Yeah, you like that, Goku? We've got more where that came from. I was gonna say the same thing about you, Frieza. You don't belong in this universe. Wow, Goku really taught us a thing or two right there. Alright, here we go. What are you doing, Frieza? Okay, now we're doing some damage. Okay, things are looking a little bit scary. But we have to face our fears. No, 17? It's just us and Goku now. And that's how you do it right there, as Android 17. As it came down to the wire, we somehow managed to make it out alive and be crowned the true victor in the Tournament of Power. As Universe 7 has now achieved glory. Yeah, for what it's worth there, that was a pretty decent first battle there with Android 17. Seeing what he can truly do, and to really see what his moveset can be like in a true battle there. So with that being said, why don't we get one more setup with Android 17 and go back to the Tournament of Power stage. What do you guys say? We've got a score to settle. Yeah, I'd say that 17 is really cool here. I really hope in the future that there can be a custom workshop character featuring Android 18, Android 17's sister from the Dragon Ball series, and also the wife of Krillin, Goku's best friend. I feel like that would be truly cool to have both Android 17 and 18 in the same game here on this roster. As we try and redeem ourselves here against these mighty opponents from the Dragon Ball series. Let's go, 17. Sorry about that, Jiren. Looks like you weren't strong enough. Jeez, Goku. Way to power up like that and really bring the heat. Not fair. All these crazy transformations. Yeah, that's not gonna fly with us. Yeah, you like that, Frieza? There's more where that came from. But you know what they say. If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Jeez, Goku, laying the smackdown on us, huh? Just like a real Saiyan warrior. Wow. Talk about right down to the wire there. As Goku's just going absolutely insane on us.
This illustrates a sharp difference in
wow, and that's game. Frieza managed to come back and take the win there. What do you know? I guess anything is truly possible here, especially with a roster of this magnitude here and scale. That was really something there. And for what it's worth, it was still a fun time. But let's get this momentum going here and give Android 17 another chance to shine here. And see if he, well, deserves to remain as a part of this custom roster here. So then, away we go. It's time we redeem ourselves here. Alright, now this is where we're going to truly shine with Android 17, guys. We're going to see if our training has paid off. Alright, let's do this. Let's have some fun. Yeah, you like that, Frieza? We're coming for you. Nobody's safe here, not even the main character. This is Android 17's show now. Alright, let's turn things up a notch. No, so close and yet so far. No, Goku, no! I thought we were on the same side. We were gonna both defeat Jiren together. Maybe with the help of Frieza, if he's feeling so inclined. I don't know how we managed to recover from that. No, 17! A minor setback. Jeez, Goku, lay off the Kamehameha's a while. A little too overpowered, don't you think? Ooh, we almost set up Jiren right there to be defeated once and for all. Okay, we got him on the ropes now. Now it's time for us to finish him off for good. Okay, that was a close one. I don't know how we managed to survive that, but we did. Alright, now that Jiren's out of the picture, it's just us and Goku. Alright, Goku, why don't we end this? Have a taste of this. And that's how you do it right there as Android 17. Yeah, if you're gonna pick on nature, you got a bigger problem on your hands then. As Android 17's ready and willing to clean up the mess. This time around, I feel there were a lot more opportunities to truly get our hands dirty in that sense with Android 17 here and to see just what he's really all about. and to try and incorporate his moveset into, and to really create combos that I feel like I can pull off, for one thing. And to also just have a better fundamental grasp on this character here as a whole. So, as we go through and pick another one of his alternate costumes here a while, why don't we see, though, if we can keep this momentum going, if we can pull out one more victory here with Android 17. As we continue on with this Dragon Ball themed showcase, to find out today if Android 17 is truly a formidable fighter that's worthy to remain on this roster. Alright, now then, why don't we get this battle underway? Wow, so far everyone's just bringing the heat here. No pun intended. Like, everyone's just trying to power up as fast as they can, and while also, at the same time, trying to unleash their most devastating secret techniques here. And this is just absolutely bonkers. Which in the Dragon Ball world is nothing new. Guess we're gonna find out who's really the strongest in the universe. Wow, what happened there, Goku? Looks like you took a real fall. Yeah, guys, don't let Frieza charge up those destructo discs for too long. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. As we try to lay the smackdown on here, on all of our foes that is, with Android 17. Yeah, things are looking alright so far, I'd say. As we have Goku at least eliminated from the Tournament of Power here. But now that leaves us just Jiren and Frieza. Oh, did I speak too soon? I meant just Jiren. So many fighters, so little time. Why don't we wrap this battle up? Yeah, and that's game. See you in the afterlife, Jiren. Alrighty then, guys. On that extremely high-flying note there, this will just about do it and wrap up this showcase featuring Android 17 from Dragon Ball Super and Rivals of Aether here. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this though from me, and be sure to let me know your thoughts down below as to what you thought about this showcase, and what else you'd like to see from me going forward. So then, on that note, until my next video when we all meet again, I've been your host for today, Azure, and I am signing off. Be sure to stick around though, and keep it tuned right here for all this and much, much more from me. So until we meet again, I hope you guys all have a great day, and remember to take care, and never stop striving for success. Later everybody. See you all next time.